Welcome everyone. In this lecture we are going to see one of the op-amp circuit, which is a comparator and converters. So the basic comparator is a comparator which compares a signal voltage on one input of an op-amp with the known voltage called the reference voltage on the other input. Or we can say in the simplest form, comparator is nothing more than an open loop op-amp with two analog inputs and a digital output. The output may be here, it may be a positive saturation or negative saturation voltage depending on which input is the larger input. So simply this circuit will compare the inputs to the input terminals. Okay. So we'll see the first basic comparator circuit. This figure we can see there are two input signals given to the op-amp input terminals. The Vin input signal is given to the non-inverting input terminal and the reference voltage, which is plus 1 volt, is given to the inverting input voltage. Whereas here we have provided the protective diodes for the op-amp circuit. So as we are providing the alternating voltage Vin to the non-inverting input terminal, the circuit is called as the non-inverting comparator. Okay. So in this circuit, whenever the Vin voltage is less than V reference voltage, the output voltage V0 is at negative saturation, and when Vin is greater than the reference voltage, as Vin we are providing to the non-inverting input terminal, the output is positive saturation voltage. So simply first of all it will calculate the difference between the two input voltages, that is VID, and whatever is the polarity of differential input voltage will be available at the output. So output only switches between either the plus saturation voltage or the minus saturation voltage. So the output is called as a digital output. That is, we can say here, comparator is a type of analog to digital converter circuit. So at any given time, the V0 waveform shows whether Vin is less than or Vin is greater than the reference voltage. Okay. So first of all, we can see here is from this how we can find out the output voltage equation. V0 is equal to VID into gain. Okay. So as op-amp is in open loop configuration, it will have its gain is infinite. So the output may be either plus or minus saturation voltage. So the polarity of output voltage will be given by the polarity of differential input voltage VID. Okay. And we know here VID is simply V1 minus V2. Okay. So what is V1 is? V1 is V in input voltage and V2 is V reference input voltage. V2 is V reference. Okay. So these two voltages will be compared. So the output voltage we can write here is V0 is equal to, now it is V1 is V in minus V reference into its gain A. Okay. And A we know that it is infinity. So output is obviously a saturation voltage, but whether it is the positive saturation or negative saturation will be dependent on this difference of V in and V reference. So with the help of waveforms, we can find out the type of saturation output voltage. Okay. So let's see its output, input output waveforms first. So when we are providing the sinusoidal signal. So with the comparison of this circuit, we have to compare the input signal and find out the output waveform. So we'll see here the circuit diagram first, according to which we have to draw the output. Okay. So in this figure we can see that there are two diodes D1 and D2 which are the protective diodes of the op-amp, and that will protect the op-amp from damage due to the excessive input voltages Vin and because of this diode, the difference input voltage VID of the op amp is clamped to either 0.7 volt or minus 0.7 volt. Hence, the diodes are called as clamped diodes, as its differential input voltage is clamped to 0.7 volt or minus 0.7 volt. So, we can also call these diodes as clamped diodes. Okay. So, in some of the operational amplifiers, there is the built-in input protection provided, or there is no need to provide the D1 and D2 external diodes. So, it is unnecessary that we don't have to be provided. So, in this, we can see that reference voltage is a positive plus 1 voltage, which is given here, and V in voltage that we are also provided. So, we have to keep in mind that V in voltage should cross the reference voltage, then only there will be switching between the output waveform. Okay, so that we are providing the sinusoidal input signal here having the plus positive peak voltage Vp, which is greater than the plus 1 as a reference voltage, and this is having the negative peak. This is the input signal that we are providing, and reference voltage which is given to the inverting input terminal, and Vin is given to the non-inverting input terminal. Now we have to compare here the two input signals, and we want to find out the polarity of output. Okay, so as when we are providing the sinusoidal input signal, we can check at this point my V in voltage is less than reference voltage. Okay, so what is the equation here is output voltage equation is V in minus V reference, and which is multiplied by gain. Okay, so the equation of output is V in minus V reference, and which is multiplied by the gain value A, or we can write here V0 is equal to A into V in minus V reference. Okay, so now we'll check here. At the instant when signal will start, at this point my V in signal is 0, but at the same time the value of reference voltage is plus 1 volt. Okay, so when we are putting this value into this, V in is 0 and reference voltage is plus 1. So it is 0 minus 1. So how the output equation is 0 minus 1. So the polarity of what is differential voltage is having minus 1 voltage. So it is minus A. So output voltage is at negative saturation, because we know that op amp will have some specific saturation value. Beyond that it could not produce the output voltage. So output will be at negative saturation. We can see into the waveform. From at this point my output is at negative saturation. So now the signal is increasing towards the positive peak. Okay, so it will be increasing towards the positive peak. So at this instant when V in will become is equal to V reference, what happens is when V in and V reference will become having the same value, output voltage will become V0 is equal to A into V in is also is equal to 1, because V in is increasing in positive direction, so which will also have the positive polarity, minus reference voltage is again plus 1. So this will give us A into 0. Okay, so that at this point output voltage is 0. So from the negative saturation output will switch to 0. Now output of op amp is 0 volt. After that input signal further increasing towards the positive peak Vp. So at the instant input voltage is slightly greater than reference voltage. You can see here. At the instant when input signal V in will become greater than reference voltage plus 1, what happens is this V0 is A into, suppose that my input signal is 1.1 volt and reference voltage is 1 volt, that is fixed, that we have provided here. So that output is A into 0.1. What is the polarity? Plus 1. So at the instant whenever V in crosses the reference voltage and increasing in positive direction, or we can say that V in is greater than reference voltage, differential voltage is having positive polarity, so output will switch from 0 to plus saturation. So now it will come to the positive saturation. So for this total portion of input signal, V in is greater than reference voltage, right? So that what happens is, for the total portion of V in for which it is greater than reference voltage, output will remain into the positive saturation. Once input is less than reference voltage, again what happens is, at this point both are having the same value, 1 minus 1, output will switch to 0. Now input signal is decreasing towards the 0 volt. So all the values of this portion are less than V reference. Okay. So total all values of V in are less than reference voltage. So output will goes to the negative saturation. Now V in is further increasing but in negative direction. So now when we are putting these values of V in into this equation, now what will happen is, V in is negative, reference voltage is positive. So all values will get added and having the polarity negative polarity. So for all the values which are less than reference voltage, output will remains into the negative saturation. So we'll take one of the example that up to this point, up to this 0, V in is positive but it is still less than V reference. So output is at negative. After that we consider this point because it is having the larger value but negative larger value. Okay, so output voltage, or we can also consider the all negative values, one negative value also we can consider, A into minus 0.1, the smallest value that we can take here is minus reference voltage is plus 1. Okay, so what this will give us is minus 1.1. Okay, so because of, for all the negative values or all the input signal which is less than reference voltage, output will remain into the negative saturation. Once V in is greater than reference voltage, again output will come to the positive saturation, and this will continue for all the successive cycles of V in. Okay, so we can say that for these two peaks, what is there, how we can compare is, when output is at positive saturation, we can say that V in is greater than V reference, and when output is at negative saturation, we can say that V in is less than V reference. Okay, up to this point what we consider is, we consider reference voltage is at positive saturation having the plus value. Okay, so that because of which output is at positive saturation, we got such type of output waveform. V in is greater than V reference, and for these locations V in is less than V reference, and here is V in is greater than V reference. So simply this circuit will compare the input signals V in and V reference, finding out first the polarity of differential input voltage, and we got the output, and which is nothing but the saturation voltage. So output will continue switch from plus saturation to minus saturation and minus saturation to plus saturation. So the comparator is sometimes also called as a voltage level detector, because for any desired value of reference voltage, the voltage level of input V in can be detected. Means for any reference voltage we can detect the voltage level of input signal. Okay, so that this circuit is called as voltage level detector, or it can also be called as analog to digital converter, because this will have only two output states. When we are saying that, we can say that this is 1 and this may be called as 0. So only two output states will be there, 1 0 1 0, or we can say that it is plus saturation or minus saturation. And what is input is analog input, which is having instantaneous input signal that we have provided here. So this is nothing but a comparator, and that is for only with one reference input that we have provided plus reference voltage, and it is non-inverting. Why it is non-inverting is because we have given sinusoidal input signal or alternating signal to the non-inverting input terminal. What happens when we are changing the reference voltage level? Now our reference voltage is plus reference voltage. If we alter the polarity of this reference voltage, that is we are providing negative reference voltage minus V reference, what happens? if the reference voltage is negative with respect to ground and with sinusoidal signal applied to the non-inverting input terminal, means same, that sinusoidal signal is given to the same input and this signal only we are going to change. We are making it negative with respect to ground. Okay. So when in such case, when V in will become greater than V reference, then only output will goes to the positive saturation. On the other hand, when V in is less than V reference, output will goes to the negative saturation. Okay. Obviously, the amplitude of V in here again must be large enough to pass through the V reference. So then only switching action will take place. Okay. So for such circuit, we can also draw the output waveform, that we want to find out the input output waveform for reference voltage, which is negative reference voltage. Okay. So we'll check here. This is the input signal that we have provided here. Sinusoidal input signal. Now reference voltage is minus 1 volt. Okay. Same circuit that we are observing for changing its reference value. Okay. So how we can draw the output waveform? Let's start with the equation. V0 is equal to A into V1 minus V2, or directly we can write V in minus V reference. Okay. We know it very well here. V in minus V reference. Now reference voltage is negative. At this point, V in is 0 volt, but reference voltage is having negative value. What should be output? Output is A into V in is 0 minus of minus 1, because what is reference voltage, which is minus 1. So that what happens is it is A into 0 minus of minus 1 is equal to A, positive. So where should be the output? How we can draw the output waveform here? So output will be at positive saturation. Now we can see that for this total portion, all the positive half cycle of the sinusoidal signal and the some part of the negative half cycle which is greater than reference voltage, for all these values your equation will remain same, because this is V in is also positive and this will give us minus of minus plus. Okay. Up to this point V in is positive. Obviously for any value we can say that V in is equal to 1 and this minus minus will become plus 1. So that it is 1 plus 1 again gives us positive. So up to this it is obvious that all the values are positive, outputs will still remain into the positive saturation. For some negative values of input signal which are less than minus 1 reference voltage, still if it is the nearest value to the minus 1 is 0.9. Okay, minus 0.9 plus 1. Okay, what happens is here V in will become minus 0.9 and it is plus 1. So still what should be the differential input voltage polarity? Positive. So output will remains to the positive for this total portion of input signal for which V in is greater than reference voltage. After that what happens is V in is less than reference voltage and V in is less than reference voltage which is negative, or we can say that V in is more negative than reference voltage. Okay, we'll take again another example, that minus 1.1 is the input voltage, A into minus 1.1, because very nearest point we will consider here, minus of 1.1 plus 1, what it will give us? Minus A into 0.1, negative polarity. So output will goes to the negative saturation. Okay. So output will remains to the negative saturation for all the values which are less than reference voltage. Again it will comes to the positive saturation, and such cycle will continue for all the successive cycles of input signal. Now we'll get it very well here that how this circuit will compare the input waveforms, input signal and accordingly produce the output waveform. So how we can write for these two portions, what is the condition that whether V in is less than or greater than input signal? See, Vin is less than reference voltage, for which output is at negative saturation. Vin is less than V reference, output is at negative. For this, Vin is greater than V reference, so output is at positive saturation. Okay, so in this way we can produce the digital output, or comparator is a circuit which is also can be called as to produce the digital output. Now in some same way we can design the inverting comparator circuit also. Okay, this is non-inverting comparator circuit. To why? Because we have provided sinusoidal varying input, time varying signal to the non-inverting input terminal. We'll see in the next that when we are providing this time varying signal to the inverting input terminal and reference voltage will be given to the non-inverting, that is nothing but the inverting comparator circuit, and its input output waveforms are also we are going to see here. Okay, so in this lecture we have seen the non-inverting comparator, how this circuit will compare the two signals provided to two input signals. Okay, thank you.